Hey everybody, this is Dean DaCosta, the Search Authority, and we are looking at the enterprise level version of Hiretual, new and improved everything. So we're going to go over this. This might take a little bit. So we got our dashboard. I haven't done a lot in here recently, and that's basically because I'm busy. But we're going to go through a bunch of different stuff here and show you how this all works. So this is what you'll get for your weekly performance. Messages will appear here, insights here if you're looking for any insights on a company, on jobs or anything. So let's go through this real quick. Let's look for a title. Let's go through software engineer, and we're also going to do software developer. That's all I want. And we're going to come down here to location, and I'm going to put in Seattle, greater Seattle area, and that's really all I really am interested in. I just want to see what we get. So we're going to do some general insights, see what we can get out of it. I expect to get some really good information. They've got a lot of really good stuff, and now it's just putting it together and making it all look pretty and functional and everything. So we're just going to wait a minute or two. A lot of data it's going through. I didn't specify skills and experience, so it's taking longer. Obviously, I can do diversity, I can do education clearances, and here we go. So there's 85,000. Um, and here's the breakdown. You get top skills, you get titles, you get companies, past companies, blah 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 blah. You get everything, which is really good because this can help be your roadmap to explain to your hiring managers what the 411 is on stuff. So we got that. So let's go over here. We got reports. This is where you can do all your different reporting that you're doing, and then you have settings. Now we're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to come down. This is where you can integrate your email. This is where you create a project. This is where you can sync with your ATSs, and this is where you can view all the candidates that are available that you've put in here and everything. Here's where you can add candidates through CSV, HTML, whatever. Here's where you can cross-reference people based on a name, company, location, which is really, really good. And then here's a Boolean Builder. Now, this is the new thing that I like. The fact that now I have the ability to build my own string of sorts. So let's start with the quick mode where I just put in a title. We're going to pick on software engineer just because I can. And then I'm going to put that on. And then down here, I get to say, here, it's building it right here. I get to go down here and pick where I wanted to search on. Search on, make sure you're logged into your account, obviously. Down here, we get generic platforms. We get healthcare. We get all the neat stuff that you would want. So this is good. And I can add things, take away. And right here, I can add and take away. So if I'm not Jive for Python, so let's say I don't really want C++. We're just going to go ahead and back out of that and get rid of that. C++, and there we go. So I can play with it and create the string that I really want, and then I can run it wherever I want. And of course, there are search filters where I can just make it easy and just delete things or add things, add industry. I mean, this is phenomenal because this is something we've wanted for a while, is the ability to do Boolean. Then we have our smart mode, which is basically their AI going to do it all for us. And then we have our JD mode, where we're just going to plug and play a job description, and it's going to do the rest for us. So now we have the capability to make it simple and easy for us rather than relying only on AIs. Well, and there's nothing wrong with AIs, just saying it's nice to be able to do other things. Now, here I've created a folder and I've put a project, and I've called a test. This is something I did recently, and I can create my AI sourcing test. This is where you get the full power of their AI, and you get to put in all the different things. Here, you could still start with a Boolean string. You could still do your resume search. You could still do insights. You could still pick where you want to search. So you still have all those capabilities. You now have two different ways to do it, though. You can do it one from a project, and then everybody you get goes into the project, or you could do it from outside the project where you're kind of testing the waters, getting a feel. And if you find some people you like, you can still put them into a project. So you have both capabilities, which is something I really, 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 really like. Here's the sample candidates. Over here is where you get insights into people if I was searching. So let's go ahead and do one. I've been picking on software engineers, so let's not. Let's pick on nurse this time. And we're going to go, we'll just go with nurse. And we'll go registered nurse and RN. That's good. Mandatory skilled nursing. Be kind of funny to have a nurse isn't a nursing person. Let's just leave it at that. So right now we have 2,289,981, excuse me. Good. Let's go to the insights, see what insights it's going to give me on them, which should be locations and education. There you go, titles, all the neat stuff that we want back here. And I can say good fit, bad fit. And since I'm using the AI, once I go through the good fits, it'll automatically say, okay, well, these are good. Let's find more that match it. Stick them into my folder and all that good stuff. So let's just pick a few. We'll go good fit, good fit, good fit, good fit. I mean, they're registered nurses. As an IR, okay, good fit. So they're all good. And then I say start searching. And once I start searching, I get to name the project, which I'm going to do, and it's going to open up here. And here's where initially it's going to be searching, and initially it's going to go over a specific amount. So what you can do is like 50 is what it looks for. You can say source more and just up it. I think 300 is pretty much the most you can do at one time, but you can do 300, 300. You know, you can do that game. You can wait until it's done. You can create a similar task. You can see the candidates that are in there right now. Appears there are, let's see, people search, open web, source. There's 5 in there right now, so let's see who we have, which are probably the 5 I put in there. Good fit right there. See, these are the 5 that I put in here, so that's understandable. And so it's still going through and doing our searching. And this is where you pretty much just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go back, come back in a half an hour. I'm going to get an email telling me, hey, we're done. Here you go, ready to rock and roll. So that's how it works. Really cool system. Works well. It does have a Chrome extension, so it can do that thing as well. It can hook up to several ATSs. Integrate your ATS to ensure seamless flow. It's a push notification. That's simple enough. I have not connected one. That's why there's none listed there. Chrome extension can be gotten there, viewing all the candidates there. Let's go ahead and go into the test project and go into the sort. It's got 9 now, so I put 5 in there as our, those are my things. Now it's added 4 new ones, so that's good. So there's 9 in total, 5 of which are already a good fit, which means it's added 4 new ones, which is fine. And it's still sourcing. You see this? It's still going, so it's going to add more. I mean, you can see what it's doing. It's going to add more. Now it's got 37 sourced. So, you're going to get more in there than just there. So 37 minus 5, now we got 32 that I haven't even looked at yet. So there you go. As you can see, it finds emails. It can find phone numbers in some cases. You can download your list. You can do it all. So good tool. And I really like the redesign. The redesign looks pretty, looks sleeker. And I really, 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 really 50 billion times really love the fact that now we have more control and that we can use Boolean. That was one of the things that I've always wanted. That I feel like AIs are great. I love AIs. Lord knows they're incredible. And then let me get on my soapbox. Let me remind you guys who haven't heard me before. When I mean by AI, artificial intelligence, there is no such thing right now. None of them are AIs. They're all machine learning on steroids. You want AI? Go to Star Trek Next Generation. Look for a character named Data. That's an AI. These are not AIs, but it's the buzzword, and this is what we're going to use. And as far as what we are calling AIs, or as I call it, machine learning on steroids, they've got a really nice one and really good tool. And I like the sleekness, and I love, and I'll say it a gazillion times, the Boolean building. That's what I really been wanting for a while. So there you go. This is the new improved enterprise level Hiretual, good tool, definitely one you should be checking out. As I've said many times, you want to demo them and decide for yourself which is best for you. My name is Dean DaCosta of the Search Authority. This is Hiretual. May the source be with you.